PNK rules Billboard's charts this week, as the pop star earns her second #1 album on the Billboard 200, and the biggest sales week for any artist in 2017. As Beautiful Trauma debuts, the bow also helps her soar to #1 on the Billboard Artist 100. On the Billboard Hot 100, Post Malone's Rockstar, featuring 21 Savage, rules for a second week. Here are 13 other things to know about the Billboard charts this week. 1. As PNK's Beautiful Trauma launches atop the Billboard 200, Billboard digs into the factors behind her extraordinary sales week. Click here for the exclusive analysis. Point 2. Looking ahead to next week's Billboard 200, Niall Horan is slated to become the third member of One Direction to score a #1 album following Harry Styles and Zayn, as Flicker looks set to shine atop the chart in its first week. Click here for the Billboard 200 forecast. Point 3. Also next week, Taylor Swift's Gorgeous is on pace to become the top-selling song of the week, which will earn the superstar her record-tying 14th #1 on the digital song sales chart. Click here to read the story. Point 4. In honor of late rock pioneer Fats Domino, who died Wednesday, October 25, Billboard looks back at his biggest hits, from Ain't That a Shame to Blueberry Hill and more. Click here for his biggest Billboard hits. Point 5. On the latest Chartbeat podcast, Gary Trust and Trevor Anderson sit down with Shawn Mendes' manager, Andrew Gertler, to discuss the singer-songwriter's rise and new, somewhat rock-focused direction. Click here to listen. Point 6. Over on the Pop Shop podcast, Keith Caulfield and Jason Lipschutz speak with Vance Joy about life on the road and why we won't see him dancing on stage anytime soon. Click here to listen. Point 7. Imagine Dragons earned the third #1 on the Alternative Songs Airplay chart, as Thunderstorms to #1. They previously led with Believer and Radioactive. Click here to read the full story. Point 8. Carly Pearce is the top new act in the US, as the country singer-songwriter crowns the Emerging Artists list, thanks to the chart debut her album Every Little Thing. Click here for the full post. Point 9. Songs in high places, as Garth Brooks tallies his 35th top 10 hit on the country airplay chart and first Hot 100 entry in 10 years. Billboard recaps all 35 songs, from the dance and other classics to his latest, Ask Me How I Know. Click here to see the full list. Point 10. Thanks to a Google Doodle about the singer on October 17, late Latin pop star Selena returns to the Social 50 chart at No. 14. Click here to read about the achievement. Point 11. On Pandora's new predictions to no chart, Lil Xan, Lyrica Anderson and Mahalia are all building their profiles. Click here to read about these up-and-coming acts. Point 12. The Los Angeles Dodgers and Houston Astros are facing off in the World Series, so we look back at what was happening on the Billboard charts the last times that the teams were in the Fall Classic, in 1988 and 2005, respectively. Click here to read the full story. Point 13. Just ahead of Halloween, Billboard presents the top 25 Halloween songs based on airplay, streaming and sales, featuring Monster Mash, Ghostbusters, Thriller and more. Click here if you dare.